Hello jammy gamers and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die video. Now today we're looking at caves and nitrate powder, and here we have our cave number 1, and this is in our desert biome. Now you can see the stalagmites and stalactites here in our cave entrance. You want to smash these up as it's a really good source of nitrate powder. Okay, it's quite obvious, they're nice and easy to gather. You just need to find the cave first, which is far easier said than done. They are completely random, particularly on Random Gen. In Nav's game, you'll be able to find the coordinates nice and easy on the internet. There's coordinates for everything, even your gold, silver and diamonds. But then looking here, it's waterlogged. 90% of the caves that I seem to find are waterlogged. It makes them a little bit harder to traverse. But really, that's about it. So they're supposed to have lots of rich resources and veins in the side. I think that must just be the deeper caves or the rarer caves. I know in Nav's game it's custom built, so it's a little bit prettier, a little bit nicer, a little bit more rewarding. In Random Gen, they just seem to be full of water, with some of them giving access to better, more rich resources. Cave number 2. So this is another desert cave. So this is the one that I actually drove my mini bike into by accident. Again, completely full of water. We're going to go in a slightly separate entrance to the one that I fell into last time. But again, you can see the stalactites, stalagmites there that you can destroy to get your nitrate powder. Now, I'm sure there's different ways to get rid of the water. This way, I'm trying to dig down to have it drain lower, and then I can just build frames across to then trap the water below. But really, you got to think of effort to vis reward, right? It's an awful lot of effort to try and drain such a large area for very little benefit, particularly in the desert biome where you're not going to come across too many iron veins unless you go a lot deeper. Cave number 3, so this is one in a forest biome, so completely different. You can see already, if you were those keen-eyed viewers, that as well as the gravel here, you've got some iron right at the surface. So the game's done a lot of the hard work for us. It's opened up the iron ore that we can just come along and mine away. So that's a really nice and handy part of caves if you can find them in better biomes than the desert. So although the desert has oil shell and it has iron, it's not that great really in terms of your caves. Or I haven't found that in my personal experience in my many hours of playthrough. But if we keep flying through on this particular cave, you can see the stalagmites, stalactites there, you see a couple of routes up and down that we've crafted, and you can see even more iron in the walls here, really handy. What you've got to be careful of is if it comes to night time, or even during the day and you're unlucky and you get a wandering horde come over, those zombies are just going to fall down the side of the cave right on top of you. So you're going to have to, if you're trapping yourself down inside a big hole like a cave, make sure you've got some sort of plan. Here I'm at a rebar and I'm going to make it, just rebar, and I'm going to make it out of concrete in a minute. That's my little hidey hole, so I can retreat to and hide on top of a platform if I needed to. Here we go, we've got some more nitrate, we've got some more iron in the walls. This cave is proven quite fruitful, even though it's more of an open cast mine if you like, just completely open to the elements. But caves as a whole, go have a look, they are worth it, but don't break your neck over them. Consider liking and subscribing, it would really help the channel out. We are still quite small and love your input. But surface mining just on the surface is really good. So the small boulders, not the large ones, they have 3 layers of degradation, and every layer that you break, it has a chance to drop you more iron, lead, coal or nitrate powder. So it's a completely feasible way of trying to gather nitrate powder, lead and all the rest of it, just by destroying these surface boulders which you can usually find around clay. Those are the brown markers on the map which I showed you briefly. Those big boulders though, don't even bother with them, they're really not worth it, not even for iron. Now looking here at the top of my city, I've got a wasteland biome, and the wasteland biome, as well as snowy forests, those contain nitrate powder. Now here I've built a little outpost, a little fob, a forward operating base if you like, in the wasteland. And here you can see with the torch from the gun, loads and loads of iron here, so I've hit a really good juicy spot, but I've also carved out an awful lot of nitrate powder. Now if you were to turn your gamma up and the main menu options, that's a really good way to help your mining experience a lot better. Looking around here, you can see we found some leftover nitrate that I haven't quite mined yet. This is still in the wasteland biome. You can see flashing up on the bottom right there as we strike some of the odd looking rocks, they almost look like coal, but slightly whiter coal. That's nitrate powder, and it's really rich. I got about a stack and a half. I understand like there's a huge cave opening now, but I did get a good stack and a half of nitrate powder, which is going to last me a very long time if I'm just really looking for fertilizer. If you're doing gunpowder, you might want it in larger quantities, particularly if you're doing mines and all the rest of the fancy stuff. But just for your day-to-day, definitely, that's going to last you an awful long time. That's it for Caves and Nitrate Powder. Hopefully you liked that. Give us a like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next JJAM Gaming video. Thank you.